How you doing? Tony Loretti here. I'm here with a good friend of mine, Charlie Joyner. I can call you a friend, right?
Yes, you can.
We've
Yes.
known each other how long now?
11 years, 10 years?
10 years? Yeah.
At least 10 years.
Yeah. You were coaching with the San Diego Chargers.
Yes.
And a mutual friend of ours, Vince Jackson, introduced me to you, and
Yes.
we got to know each other, and we kind of hung out, had some hot dogs together, some Cokes.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah,
And
we had a good time.
we golfed a little bit, but it's no secret that I'm a huge sports fan, and we often talk about football and the NFL and so forth. But if I can ask you a few questions, you always wore number 18, right?
Not always.
No.
No.
Well,
My first year in the league, I wore 40.
I saw a photo of you in number 86 in like this ugly orange uniform.
Oh,
Was it-
come on, that's Grambling now. That's
Oh,
Grambling State
I'm sorry.
University there. Okay.
It was a bad video. So you started out in 86?
I started in 86. My first number I ever played with was 86, yes.
Okay. Always a receiver?
Always a receiver.
All right. And then I know you played and you coached probably, 30, 40 years in the league?
I played 18 and I coached 26, so that's what? 40.
40 years.
Yeah,
And
44.
And you were always a wide receiver
As a player, yes.
As
Always
a-
a wide receiver.
as a player. So as a player, as a wide receiver, playing in the league, and then I remember back in the 70s and 80s, there were some monster defensive backs. Who hit you the hardest? Do you have a memory of when you were hit the hardest?
Oh, yes, I do.
When was that?
I think the hardest hit I've ever taken, and it wasn't from a defensive back, it was from a linebacker. And if they wanted to put you on, they could have put me on concussion protocol that night.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we playing the Denver Broncos for the conference championship, for the division champion. And the winner goes to the playoffs. The loser goes home. And I got hit side the head so hard by Tom Jackson that night that I went out. I went out. Took me to the locker room. I had 12 stitches put in over my eye where he had cut me. And I could not remember anything. I was just laid out.
Yeah.
So by the time the fourth quarter came around, I kind of revived myself. So I go back out on the field, and in the fourth quarter, John Jefferson didn't play that night. So we didn't have very many wide receivers. So John Jefferson didn't play. So I had to go back in the game. Now, I don't know what's going on. I go back in the game, make a little wiggle, bam, go to the post, catch a touchdown pass that won the game.
Wow.
I did not remember it until Tuesday.
Wow. And today you feel
That's how
good.
bad concussion protocol is. Oh, yeah.
Right. And today, no ill effects. You're feeling good, right?
I feel good right now. I feel good.
Nice.
I came back from that hit, but that's the worst hit I ever had in my 18-year playing career. I can
Okay,
tell you
so-
that. And not 18 years. That was the worst hit I had I had 4 years college, and then I had 2 years of high school. That was the worst hit I've ever taken.
Wow. So here's another question. And okay, so that was your worst hit.
Mhm.
What's your most memorable play? And maybe it's not a touchdown, or maybe it's not a great catch, but is there the most memorable time on the field playing football that made you the happiest?
I would say the one that made me the happiest was we were playing the Houston Oilers. And this was my first year in '76 with San Diego. Well, I had to prove myself to Dan Fouts first, who was the starting quarterback. Well, the first game of the year was the Houston Oilers, okay? And I'm starting wide receiver. He's not familiar with me. He doesn't, he ain't making friends real quick, And I said, well, I'm going to have to prove this guy can play because, he's the leader of the team. He's the quarterback. So the very first time he throws me a ball, I catch it out. I kind of slip, but back then you could get up and run with it. I slipped, got up and run with it, spin around the defensive back and ran 82 yards for a touchdown.
So he remembered you after that?
My best friend.
Nice.
He became my best friend after that game.
You still keep in touch with Dan?
We talk all the time.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
He's a good player. He's a great quarterback. He's a great analyst, football analyst. I just wanted to say that. He's a great football analyst. They should have him on TV more. He should be doing championship games.
Yeah, he knows his stuff.
He knows his stuff, exactly.
Yeah. So he was one of your quarterbacks, and then you were down. You had a couple good quarterbacks throwing to you at times, right?
Oh, yeah, it's Ken Anderson in Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, Kenny Anderson.
Ken Anderson should be in the Hall of Fame. I know he led this league in percentage passing.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
he should be in the Hall of Fame.
So Charlie, you live here in San Diego. You chose San Diego. Did you choose it, or did your wife choose it?
Oh no, I choose San Diego.
Yeah.
I just told it's the only place I'm comfortable with. You know, my wife wanted to move back to Houston, Texas. Man, let me tell you, the humidity will kill you. You know, you can walk out your house. By the time you get to the garage, get in the car, you sweating again.
Yeah.
And you got to go change clothes again. You said you got to go back in the house, change clothes. By the time you do it again, you're doubly wet. I said, wait a minute, I can't do that, you know. But San Diego is just absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
It's the best climate in the world.
Yeah. So you're retired now. Do you miss football?
I do miss football, you know. I don't miss watching it, but I miss it a little bit.
Right. Right. So.
You can't miss, you know, you have to be able to miss something that you were in for 44 years of your adult life.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so, what do you do these days now to keep yourself happy?
Well, mostly now it's golf. You know, I play golf.
I've seen you
And,
at the Rancho Bernardo.
Bernardo
Inn,
Inn, yes.
Yeah.
That's my spot because I live right across the street from Rancho Bernardo Inn. But golf takes up a little bit of my time right now. And if nothing other than that, I enjoy having my, you know, I have a granddaughter.
Right.
And I enjoy her some afternoons.
Right. You're staying in good shape. You're probably a little bit lighter than your playing weight, but you stayed in great shape.
Yes, lighter, much lighter, about 12 pounds lighter than when I was a player.
Charlie, you're a great guy, and thank you very much. I appreciate you
You're
sharing
welcome.
a
You're
couple
welcome.
memories with us, and good luck to you.
Thank you very much.